Rediscover your rhythm. Now available at all leading pharmacies and at Health Service Center upstairs the Napa Building Highway.
When considering or purchasing a new appliance, remember that we are a nation that runs on 240 volts. And appliances designed for 110 volts will need a transformer to function. Using a transformer on a 110 appliance may increase your energy consumption, and when not in use, it wastes energy and costs you more in the long term. Stylish is good for shoes, but appliances should be smart. Saving energy is what's smart.
No matter the job, Michelle's Electrical Limited has the skills and expertise to power your vision. With Michelle's Electrical Limited, you're securing a professional team with a proven track record committed to delivering quality service to cater to all your electrical needs. We bring more than 30 years of trusted electrical installation to every job. We are the most trusted and reliable provider of electrical solutions island-wide. Your electrical needs are our priority, and our qualified team has been providing durable electrical solutions for over 3 decades. Trust Michelle's Electrical Limited. We lay the groundwork so your vision can thrive. Michelle's Electrical Limited, turning on lights since 1987.
You're watching MBC.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to edition of Papa's Kaiso. I trust you guys had a wonderful week. Today, not too hot. The sun was out. Could do a little washing and get yourself together and thing. So I hope all you in for a treat tonight. As in the corner, we always make a desperate effort to ensure that on a Saturday night you're entertained. I want to say good evening to all our friends who tune into the corner on a diaspora. Of course, good evening to you guys. We always think about people in the diaspora when we put our programs together, because we know you want to connect with home, you know, the of St. Lucia, and how important that is to you guys. So big up diaspora. Many friends out there in TV, to everybody. Mama Frances, special good night to you, my dear. I want to say good evening to all our friends in the chat room, as I call it. Tonight, I want to say even a more special good evening to the La PANSE posse, my friends and family from La. Tonight, we're in a blueprint of La PANSE. That's our theme for tonight, a blueprint of La PANSE. I grew up as a boy. So many prominent citizens have come out. So many guys I grew up with. Many have contributed to the music industry, calypso, jazz, steel band. I mean, is it a main vein? La Paz is a main vein because and they have so many tributaries. You could go through to La Clery, Lower La Clery by Spence, or go higher up through Chase Gardens and then go down Yorkville and go Kaweli and come out at the top there from Balata and swing into Agad and go Mondido into Rambali, into Boca. I mean, you could go down and come out in the end of Bexon. I mean, last is really a network. You know what I mean? You could swing up and then go through Mondido. About Lakey tonight, Tropic having a big session there tonight. Of course, with Pink Panther out of Trinidad. You know, Lakey always does his stuff. So tonight, if you guys looking for somewhere to line to take in some calypso and other music, They have many people on the program tonight. By Tropic Fete, Topamondi down there. They have some action going on there tonight. I say really and truly to grow up. We go reflect. We go reflect on La PANSE, you know, and some of the guys I grew up with who have, you know, contributed to music in particular. We always have music. We have to concentrate on the music, yeah? So tonight we're starting from Upper La PANSE, and then we're coming down to the end of the road, like we used to call it, being by the Anglican, the Chaussee, West La PANSE. So we go through the memories of some of the people who, you know, in the community. We're doing a massive giveaway tonight of 1 ticket to the opening of jazz. Participate in that, yeah? So tonight should be a very interesting night here in the corner. Mr. Technician, any luck yet with that missing link? Shane, any luck with that missing link yet? All right, okay. Well, let us continue while we await some information here. Tonight we are supposed to joining me, although he had a in a little late, but I would really appreciate if he would have been able to make it, because he grew up in La PANSE also and wanted to share some of the memories of growing up in La. Yeah. I did a blueprint of this, and then somebody fellas from the La PANSE say, but Rita man, La PANSE boy, you grew up in La PANSE, blueprint boy. So tonight is our blueprint of La PANSE, man. We got some real wonderful memories of La PANSE. I mean, we're going to begin. I was discussing, and I started by saying Chase Gardens. Chase Gardens is not part of Chase Gardens, it's Chase Gardens. La PANSE really, we're starting from the housing scheme. Yeah, you know the La PANSE housing scheme where you going up La PANSE and you take that sharp right that takes you to the Mondino school, and then through. We're starting from that junction here and we're coming down the road. Yeah? Then our first stop will be at the Caribbees Hotel. You remember Caribbees? The Cadas, Mr. Noel Cadas, of course, who passed earlier this year in Canada. Of course, Cadas, through his son Ross Cadas, made a very valuable towards the development of extemp on the island. So you're going to be touching on then we're going lower down. Oh, wonderful. I think I just see my guests walking, boys. So my hat in place. Wonderful vibes. We will have it going on tonight. Then we go down a little lower down on the right side. I used to call it the dark, but my guests would have a better name for that. So we'll get to that. So I just want to let you know, blueprint, La PANSE, we're going on the road. We're looking at some of the people who contributed to the music industry from La PANSE. We couldn't get and so on, but we have some wonderful videos of some of our La PANSE folks. So what I want you to do, La PANSE Posse, please share the live. All our friends out there in the diaspora, all the family, link up with them. You Tilda usually sends out the link on the La PANSE chat. So share live, you know, and let me remember La PANSE, you know. And you also have an opportunity to win a ticket next Tuesday. So we will have a wonderful time tonight. Right now, let me just make sure. I go quickly take a break, you know, I guess, and when we come back, PANSE boy, blueprint time. We will be right back.
rediscover your rhythm. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Morning walks, time with loved ones, and moving freely without constant discomfort. But when joint and muscle pain are down, even the simple moments can feel like a challenge. That's where McDowell's Pain Complex comes in. Formulated to support joint comfort and mobility, McDowell's Pain Complex helps you get back to the life you love, step by step, day by day. Move easier, feel better, live fully. Products.com. McDowell's Pain Complex. Rediscover your rhythm. Now available at all leading pharmacies. And at Health Service Center upstairs the Napa building on the John.
Save the hustle of customs with Michelle's Custom Brokerage, imports and exports custom brokers. Our personalized service always ensures the best results when your needs are custom clearance and shipping of general cargo, barrels, vehicles, containers. For courier packages to ship loads of cargo, no consignment is too small or too large. We can handle it all. Michelle's Custom Brokerage, a generation of efficient and reliable service.
You will fly me morning. Why I've seen it all, but I'm caught.
When considering or purchasing a new appliance, remember that we are a nation that runs on 240 volts. And appliances designed for 110 volts will need a transformer to function. Using a transformer on a 110 appliance may increase your energy consumption, and when not in use, it wastes energy and costs you more in the long term. Stylish is good for shoes, but appliances should be smart. Saving energy is what's smart.
No matter the job, Michelle's Electrical Limited has the skills and expertise to power your vision. With Michelle's Electrical Limited, you're securing a professional team with a proven track record committed to delivering quality service to cater to all your electrical needs. We bring more than 30 years of trusted electrical installation to every job. We are the most trusted and reliable provider of electrical solutions island-wide. Your electrical needs are our priority, and our qualified team has been providing durable electrical solutions for over 3 decades. Trust Michelle's Electrical Limited. We lay the groundwork so your vision can thrive. Michelle's Electrical Limited, turning on lights since 1987.
You're watching MBC.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the corner. Of course, your favorite place on a Saturday night. I mean, where else you will get entertainment, you get educated, you go down memory lane, you get the nostalgia, you hear the music. I mean, the corner, that is where we are. That is where we are. I want to say a special good evening to Sister Esther Bryce out there in the South. Chanel's and, of course, Sammy, her husband and thing. I want to say good evening to you guys. Esther said, I can't wait for the Kaiso season. But I want you to know the season is upon us.
Yeah, it's upon us already.
Yeah, the season is upon us.
It's upon us already.
The jazz is next week. And from the jazz, we go straight into the Kaiso. As a matter of fact, Saturday passed, Sunday night, the takeover tent was at the Breadfruit Corner in Gozile. And what a wonderful, wonderful night it was for Calypso. Turned out, the fans came out. And I want to commend the management of the Breadfruit Corner. It's the first time that I've been there since they renovated the place. And I think it's a fantastic venue. The layout, the place organized and ready. I hope the Calypsonians and the Tents will capitalize on that venue for the season and do a couple of extracurricular. You know, not the regular. I think people say to me that I tired of the cultural center, man. You know, I'll come to the cultural center for the quarters and the semis maybe, but the Tents need to you know, diversify a little, you know. And I want to commend Charlo, of course, the what I will call him, boy, the guru of TOT, always thinking a little outside the box, always listening and taking advice. And that was a wonderful outing on Sunday. It was the 6th anniversary of the Breadfruit Corner, and it was a delight to be able to share that moment with the management of the Breadfruit Corner. And also, I mean, her black lady, Lynn, Minel, boy, I mean, everybody was there. I mean, in the audience, we had fellas like Lord Help Me Lyman. I mean, I Lyman helped me for a while. And we had a wonderful time. All in all, it was a, I think Kaiso ready. Isaiah Hall was the star. MC. The MC was man, boy. Wonderful. Tonight, blueprint of Lapal. I go a lot of blueprints. There are so many communities. Much time. For some reason, they don't contribute towards the development. They just seem to be on that development. But we always have to appreciate the people that make it happen. And that's what we're about. And tonight, say, boy, most of my youth was we're starting from the housing scheme gap. And we coming down. Now to it's another Lapase boy. We grew up right there, boy. And we have some. I want to introduce no stranger to the corner. It's about to see the corner very regularly because this happen. You understand? The Nea artist, he's here with me again tonight, and so happy to have you.
Thanks
in the corner,
for having me, Papa.
I respect thanks for accepting the invitation to be here. I discuss. I wanted to do tonight. The excitement. Yes. We start to bubble down in the shop, then we start to relate.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah. So, see, before I was any specific, you have that before you're ready.
Well, one is tree. Under that chapoti tree and guitar.
Right.
And you Indian reservation.
First attempt.
I remember that song.
Kaiso,
I remember
in 1970 something, 78.
Yeah. I can't remember the year, but that chapoti tree.
Under the tree.
I was interested in the Kaiso.
I was amazed that you were singing that song, word for word. Yes. Boy, after so long, you remember.
Yeah, man.
The song, the title, and reservation. So I wasn't even thinking a Kaisonian yet.
No, but I remember Lord Help You, like they're strumming that there, strumming that there.
Yeah, well, Help Me was, I mean, who really started me off. Yeah, and she was my back. So long before sing in the arena, Help Me. I think 2 years later. Very lines of what is it? Understand? Going man. Yeah. Indian man. was to correct the problem. Indian language.
Hang laga tiki yang yang yang. Hang laga tiki yang yang yang. How them Lord help me remember that?
Boy, I tell you, boy. That happy you actually remember that.
That stick, it's stuck.
That's that is
my
about
head.
a good almost 50 years ago.
That one good melody to you. That's why you can't forget that melody. I can't, up to now I can't forget it, you know.
Lapo, and that happened right under the Chapeau tree.
Under the Chapeau tree by Blackstone.
Right there, in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner right there.
Yes, aye.
Yeah,
what
man.
a wonderful memory, boy.
Yeah.
However, me and Happy, we walking down La PANSE.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. Where you want to start?
We start off by we just break the corner from the housing scheme.
Right.
And we heading down.
Right.
Now, there was a house on the left hand manager of Nova Scotia used to live.
I never really saw it. You know,
I never saw it. His car number was number 1, I think.
Number 1, yes.
And that car would just be passing up La PANSE and coming down. We never get to see who the man was.
Yeah.
But we just know the car. And we know he's the manager of the bank. And he living in that corner there.
Right.
We passed there. And then we head to Caribbees Hotel.
Which was Kadas.
Kadas soon.
In the back there.
Now, Caribbees have to fit in the mold for tonight. The reason for that is that Ross Kadas.
Ross Kadas.
Right?
Ross
Kadas made a valuable contribution. And particularly extempo.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because Ross Kadas was the manager of 93, 94 coming up the road there. He joined us to try to assist. We were going through some turbulent times and he came in on board. Just that, Ross provided a platform for extempo, whereas Caribbees Hotel every Wednesday night we had quite many to head there on a Wednesday night for the extempo.
Prince.
You had Capricorn,
yes,
Capri,
Capricorn.
that you had, you know, you had Lapo, you know, and people used to really come out and make that a night. I mean, it was a wonderful night at Caribbees. And extempo developed from there. And from there, we got to start performing at the Triangle in Rodney Bay. And then the Lime realized what was happening by the Triangle. As a matter of fact, we used to be between the Lime and the Triangle on a Saturday night performing. We ended up by Banana Split, and then extempo spread to the government, different government events. They would do, and you know, as a matter of fact, I have a clip of a recent thing. There was a seminar on Carnival, and they invited the extempo crew to participate. I have a little clip there with Isai Hall and Lapo doing a little something to show you the development of extempo, and that is something I want to try and work on again to see if we could bring back the extempo competition in the coming year there, you know. So let's take in Lapo and Isai, extempo, the most spontaneous form of Calypso, and it originated more or less out of Caribbees Hotel in
La PANSE.
La PANSE.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me say good night. I must admit that the atmosphere looking alright, and looking around, and I could see some familiar face looking back at me. I could see some from the future and some from the past. I look around and see plenty carnival enthusiasts. So since we all here to support the cause, let we start with a tremendous round of applause. Boom, 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 bam, 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 boom. ba ba boom ba boom ba de da ba da da dem ba ba boom ba boom de da boom la ba boom ba boom da 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 do do boom 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 le la ba ba la do 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 de la ba 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 ba. I don't nobody here would object. I want to introduce a man who I really respect. I don't know if everybody know. He's the one got me started in MC and extempo. But I say and I must mention, he no longer taking part in Kaiso competition. He said the Kaiso it had to stop, cause he making more money in the roti shop. A quick view on Carnival. I can remember Carnival from before. We ain't have Carnival like that no more. Time of bands like Turks, Ural's Booty. Them is the bands that really used to excite we. We used to have man like me man Sikra and Alanti days too far. But right now, I must say my friends well. I want to thank God for Adrian and Tribal 12. Boom, get up, boom, da ba boom, ba boom. Hey, dang, doing, doing. Da ba boom, ba boom. Scala la 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 ba boom, ba boom, boom. Ba da da de ba ba boom, ba boom. Da 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 de la la lo ba boom. Scala la 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 ba 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 ba. De da 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 da. So it's not any problem we come here to solve. But I want you to know the carnival, it evolved. And I want to say with it, I'm really impressed. Lucha Carnival is definitely one of the best. I'm telling you, it is so crucial. We have now the best minister of Bacchanal. And tonight I wish he would let us know by taking the mic, giving one verse of extempo. So we have 10 minutes, we have about 6 minutes remaining to prove that we can really do extempo. We're gonna slow it down and take 2 topics that you would like us to compose about, because this is what extempo is all about. It's the art of composing on the spur of the moment. So we will take 2 topics. Anybody wants to give us the first topic? Elections. Elections, yeah, we're nice. And second topic? Oh, you want both of us to sing on elections, or? Which one? Kakal? We can do that. We can do anything. Extempo there. Which one you want? You will take Kakal? I'm not surprised. There we go. Yeah, man.
Well, my friends, I wasn't surprised at all when I heard the reaction from the man Kakal. He want to say, and what he say to you is that patrons do have a right to boo. But what Kakal did not realize, he himself should never be too surprised when you come on a stage and you sing for we. And every verse that you sing, man, is folk Corey.
Give it up for the man, Papa Veda. Banaba lim lamba boom bam boom. Boy, dang boom. Dada lim lamba boom bam boom. Le la 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 lim la la boom bam boom. Banaba lamba boom bam boom. Banaba lim bam boom bam boom. Banada da 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 bam 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 bam. Le la 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 la. Everybody patiently waiting, cause everybody know election coming. And I'm telling you, yes, take it from me. Is I always a man? Yes, he's so happy. Papa telling you, do you gone on the moon? But election coming, you conk out too soon. Because the minister, hear what I hear today, They say this year Calypsonians getting better pay. La ba ba dem. Le la la la. We have time for 2 more topics. We have 2 minutes. Or 1 topic and we'll each sing on it. 1 final topic. We have a topic over here. Which one? The Bum Bum Wall. Oh God, boy, Veda could do about 12 verses on that. Then let me tell you. Bum Bum Wall.
Well, I ain't go doubt my friend is I hall when he say I could sing 12 verses about the Bam Bam Wall. Friends, the Bam Bam Wall really appeal to me. That is what I just look for and look for it clearly. Cause on Carnival Day, I just take a walk by the Compre and stand right there on the block. When the girls pass weather, they short or they tall. I know they'll make up for it on the Bam Bam Wall.
Well, I'm telling you, Veda, my friend, you getting all that business. You have to end the way that you admitting that you doing so. It's in Papa what they say you is a real man. Cause I'm telling you something, take it from me. How that Bum Bum Wall making you so happy. So I'm telling you, listen to his eye hall. I think this year they should give you to pay the Bum Bum. Yeah, man, give it up, ex-tempo people, that's what it's all about.
Enjoy tonight.
Looking forward to the rest of the night.
It's all about
Thank you so much.
Carnival, Bacchanal, respect.
Yes, indeed. The art of extempo, boy,
Yes, boy,
happy and
I have so
La
much.
Pensée play a pivotal role in getting that started. The Caribbean Hotel, now it's Bellevue Hotel,
yes,
yeah. Okay, we continue our walk.
Yes.
We stop at the Caribbean, we had a little drink and thing, and we heading lower. We're going down now, and we reach that gap there. I used to call it the Daniels Gap, but you
Yes.
gave me the real name.
The name is Rockley. Rockley.
Rockley.
R-O-C-K-L-E-Y.
Rockley
La
Gap.
Pensée, inside of there.
That's right. You go into that gap there, that's where Babu have his
Babu have a thing,
the Rotarian thing.
Striker,
Striker from that gap there.
Yeah, Ashanti.
The Ashanti from that gap
I
there.
live in that gap.